Okay.
So this is a video of wrist stretches, specifically for the forearms and the wrists. And let's first talk about this area here, because a lot of people get kind of tennis elbow type symptoms or tension in their forearms. So a good stretch for that is, imagine that you're going to make a fist, and that you're going to imagine that the fingers turning and rolling is connected to all this. And what we're going to do is we're going to literally continue the fingers to help them to turn, and we're going to pull this way and then slowly sort of bend the wrist just enough that we could feel all of these muscles stretch here. Now, the important thing about this exercise is that you don't take the wrist and shove it down. This is not about bending the wrist. It's about continuing the rotation and turn of these fingers and simply pulling. And you should feel it here. If you feel it in your wrist, you're not doing it correctly. Okay? So you see that? I'm just pulling here along the top of my hand, like so. And I'm slowly bending the wrist just enough that I could feel all these muscles stretch. Okay, it's a terrific exercise for stretching this area out. Okay, really nice. And you can stretch the arm a little bit. You can twist a little bit to the side as you do this and just sort of feel everything moving here. Now, another exercise along these lines, you could make a fist, put your thumb inside, and close a fist around that. What that does is it makes a little extra space that these fingers have to go through. And then, again, you could do this kind of a stretch where you're bending the wrist and keep straightening the arm, bend the wrist, and you should feel it here. Now, be very careful when you twist here and you're pulling on the thumb, because this tendon here is often very sensitive. So don't yank too hard this way. Instead, focus mostly on this kind of a thing. Eventually, this will stretch, but that's not the idea here. The idea, again, is to stretch these areas. Okay, so you could do both of those. You can keep them down, straighten the arms, again, roll back and forth. It's a really nice stretch. You can feel a lot of stuff open up when you do that. Now, for the underside of the arms, one of my favorite stretches is I open my wrists up like so, and I just make light circles here. So keep your hand open and your wrist flexed upward like this. And you don't even have to have your arms up very high. Just make gentle circles here. Keep your shoulders down. It's not about the shoulders being up, just arms out a little. You should feel tremendous stretch in here, and it's going to flush all the blood out into your hands. It's a great warm-up for playing. Another exercise you can do is to stretch each finger individually. So pull the finger back, you'll feel it. A lot of drummers are super tense here. So stretch that out. You should feel it come all the way down through and into to the bottom of your forearm, like so. Okay? And now you can also begin to take combinations of the finger, which will offer a different type of stretch. So any 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, etc. Again, be careful. Go easy. Make this a nice, easy stretch. Don't tear muscles, not tear muscles. Don't overstretch. Just make it easy. The idea of stretching is to relax while you do it. Breathe. It's not a competition of how far you can go. Okay? Now, one other exercise here that you can do. I have had wrist pain here at various points in my life, and I could not figure out how to do a stretch. So a physical therapist gave me a great stretch. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this exact stretch. Take these 3 fingers. Start on the outside. So turn your hand outward. Straighten your arm. Come over the top, pull these 3 fingers this way, and start just by pulling them straight back. Now, as you come up, turn and start to pull the fingers that way to the side. And as you do that, feel your forearm go the other way, that way. So you're bending backwards first, then to the side, and you're twisting the forearm, straighten the arm, twisting the arm that way. And you will feel a stretch here. Again, be very careful as you do this and go into it slowly, starting with just a backward bend and that turn. And you'll feel the stretch in here. And it's a very, very good stretch. And you should do all of these, all the time, all day long. It's insane how tight we are here. And, of course, you can do all kinds of massage. If you're having pain, get in there and massage it. Break it up. Find the parts that hurt. This is that tennis elbow area. A lot of drummers get this. work it out, man. Massage, 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 massage. I'm massaging myself all the time. Sitting on the subway, I'm massaging. I'm in between lessons, I'm massaging. I'm reading something on the computer, I'm massaging all the time. One other exercise that I really like is this one. Put your fingers together like so, and you're not going to have your palms together. Push, but keep some space here. Drop your shoulders, relax. You're basically here, thumbs pointed towards your chest. And then what you're going to do is, as you press the hands together, okay, remember the hands are not fully together like this. They're open. The fingers are like open. It's like a stretchy kind of a thing. And then slowly with shoulder, pull in towards yourself and just press. And this is a great stretch for the hands, for the forearms, all that. Okay, so that's it for now. Wrist stretches, forearm stretches in all directions.